Do you get recognized more from your time covering the news in Texas or wrestling?
Wrestling.
Wrestling?
Why, I'm here.
Yeah, there you go.
I was in Charlotte. I get letters from people that want something, autographs or something.
Right. Mm-hmm. Why do you think WWE, having purchased the tape library and absorbing world class into their own history and timelines, why do you think that they did that?
I think they recognized a good product that could pay off. It was a different style, a different wrestling way, and I hope it has paid off for them because that was a good show. I mean, it was different than the stuff today, but it.
You still watch the business today?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Do you think somebody should have tried to save the Sportatorium and made it into like a landmark?
No.
Just take that place and burn it to the ground?
Take it down. Somebody wanted to make it a historical museum, and I said, why? No, I'm sorry. It was just not a kind of place you want to retain.
You still watch, or let me ask you, you wrote a book, right? What led you to writing the book about your life?
Oh, well, we had that first book, When the News Went Live, and the agent, or the person in the production company, said, "You got to write a book about yourself." I said, "I don't want to write a book about myself." I said, "It's not that important." And she said, "Oh, yeah." So I said, "Well, figure out something, way I can get into it without." So she said, "Why don't you write along with it a history of broadcasting and sports?" So that's what I tried to do. And of course, wrestling was a big part of my life, so I got that into it.
If WWE offered you a spot in the Hall of Fame, would you accept it?
I suppose so. Sure. Okay. I think everybody down there who world class should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if they are or not, but I'm in some other halls of fame. Not as great, but yeah, that would be really an honor because. As I said, I never took it to be. I never started out in broadcasting to be a wrestling announcer. But once I got into it and things that happened like that, then it was a great part of my life, and I gave everything I had for it, and was really proud of it. I'm still proud of that show. I think what Mickey and I and the people, the directors, and all of that great crew we had. It was a slice of history, really, at that time.
Is there a favorite moment or match that you called? If there's one match that you could say you're the most proud of calling the action, what would it be?
No, not really. I remember some of them with
Curry getting the cage door slammed on his head.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest angle of the week to the money.
Or Chris Adams hitting Kevin over the head out the Cotton Bowl with a steel chair and missing. And I was at the ringside and blood rolled down like a river. And I thought to myself, don't any of you ever ask me if it's real. Right. Because it's real. I mean, you give up a lot of blood, broken arms, and all this stuff, and that was a good one. I don't. Gosh, there was it's just week after week after week after week. I just remember certain shows like that where things happened, or the hair cutting deal was great, and it was fun because there was always seemingly some fun about it.
How would you like to be remembered when it comes to your legacy in professional wrestling?
Not being a wrestler and not being that athletic, or much like my career in the sports, that I certainly tried to make every time I went out to make the show interesting, exciting, and fun. And I always respected the wrestlers.
How do you think world class should be remembered?
As a pioneer in the development of modern wrestling programs, which was strictly by accident and strictly the ideas of two guys who just had a great thought, and then one of them put it into practice, and the other one followed along and did the story. I think it was a pace setter, really, about how to take the equipment of today and make it even better.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.